Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, April 24th. We are looking at window traders market profile of the S&P. Remember, this will be the last week I offer that special, $75 for 3 months, $200 for the annual payment, payable through Venmo or PayPal. Contact me at paul@camelbacktrading.org if you have an interest. It will end on probably the 30th on this weekend, so keep that in mind. Pretty much of a very quiet day today. In fact, it was so quiet, it's our second smallest range of the year. We said that on Friday. Well, Fridays is now our third smallest range of the year. We have a chance to have one of our top 10 lightest volumes of the year. I said I was going to treat Friday as an inside day, which I did. We came out of it to the upside in A, B, and C, but we hit a rock wall. Remember, this is a pretty visual area here. We're now in a 3-day balance. So the bulls did manage to put the daily back into balance. So for those of you watching this video, remember, change attempted to take place on Thursday afternoon and go trend, only to fail magnificently as we rolled over and made new lows on Thursday. Friday couldn't even get to C's high where change attempted to take place. Today, A, B, and C got above it, but did nothing with it. Came out of an inside day, basically. Did nothing with it. Only to roll over and take out the IB low. Now, ES has a poor high, okay? SPY does not. SPY took out both sides of the IB. I'm not going to consider ES doing it since it's poor. The one thing ES did manage to do was hold the weekly low. They did not get to it. So that's a feather in the bull's cap. The weekly's still up. We also did not get the overnight low. But we went from an inside day up to a trend day down, only to take that all back and grind higher most of the afternoon except for a pullback in K. On a very slow day, I'm very happy with what I did. 18.5 points today. Saw the day pretty well. I'll get to those in 1 second. NQ, they end with nothing really. They took out both sides of Friday, high and low, and close right in the middle of Friday. So there's no inside day up or down. They have nothing really. Righty ends 8 wide. They ended up with overlapping a higher value. So did we, by the way. We had overlapping a higher to unchanged. I thought they had a chance to pull this to overlap into lower, but they did not. It went back to overlapping a higher. A period, I made 4 points on a short. Basically, the first time front running Friday's high. They love to do that, and it gave me 4 points. I did take a long in C period when we came down against Friday's POC. I'm like, this should hit some kind of a speed bump, at least initially, because you have the 11 wide, you had 10 wide overnight, you had the halfbacks, and it did. I didn't make a lot on it, but enough I made on it, and then I got out of it and then started looking for shorts, which I did in D period. With the single print, I made 5 points on shorts in D. G period, since D, E, and F really couldn't get extension and couldn't get the overnight low or Friday's low, I'm like, eventually they'll give it up. I took a long to stop the one-time framing, and I got paid on that one. And then in I started a short, carried it through I and J, ended up making just under 5 points on that one when they finally rolled over. Wasn't a big range, but it rolled over, and I made 5.5 points overall on that trade. And then that's it. I didn't do anything in L or M. Very, very quiet market. As far as our destinations for the upside, today's high of 413.07. For the downside, today's low of 410.60 in SPY. 3 lows within 54 cents of each other. ES, 39 is today's low, and today's high is 64.25, and that is poor. And then just quickly on the charts. So again, 4 days to go in a month. It right now is leaning possibly towards the tightest range in 3 years, if it holds. Now again, there is still 4 days to go with all the earnings, so a lot can happen. But for now, it's a very tight balance on the monthly, 6-month balance. Weekly is up still. One time framing up for 5 weeks coming into this week and healthy. Even though we really haven't gone anywhere. Right? Last week we were down 20 cents, 26 cents on the week. Today we're up 43 cents so far. Daily, I'm going to call it back to balance. I'm going to call it a 3-day balance. I'm using Thursday's high as the top of it. Friday's low is the bottom of it. So if we take out Thursday's high, we'll go back to up on the daily. If we take out Friday's low, we'll go to down. Okay, some people might encompass this entire thing. I have no problem with that. But for now, I'm only going to call it a 3-day balance. 20-day moving average has been creeping up. It's up at 408.76. Hope you had a good day trading. Thanks for the likes and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.